Alright, so hopefully this will help, but what we want to do is we're going to want to go out to, navigate out to our Baltic School, or whatever school you have, Baltic School bound, and we're going to want to go to our Baltic School bound website. Next we're going to go into our calendar tab here at the top, and then I'm going to click the little like Wi-Fi signal subscribe button, I guess is what it is. I'm going to select all, or select the items that I want to get put on the calendar, and then I'm going to generate calendar links. I can copy this link, or I can subscribe with Google, however I want to do that. If you just copy the link, then what you're going to do is you're going to go out to Google, Google Calendar, so calendar.google.com, and I'm going to create I'm going to create a new calendar. So usually with these I like to go in and do an other calendar. If you see here, this is my bound calendar. So I'm going to click create, and what that's going to do is I'm going to create a new calendar from URL. So I'm going to type in the URL of the calendar, and I'll click, so I did this copy calendar link in bound, go into calendar.google.com. At any time, if I'm going too fast, just pause. I'm going to click the plus to add a new calendar from URL, paste in the URL that I got from bound, and I usually don't make this calendar publicly accessible. Anyway, I'm going to click add calendar. It's pulling all of that data and fetching it all in the background, as you can see. So now if I go to the back button, and let's just uncheck all of my calendars here, and this is the new one. It hasn't pulled any data in yet, but one thing, it will come in. If I take a look at this bound calendar, the one that's currently working, it's that same bound.com schools calendar. This one just hasn't sunk that data yet. So it will start to pull that data. That's how that works. As you can see, there's my bound calendar right now. I'm going to delete this one though. Okay, so then now I've got this bound calendar in Google. I'm signed in under my K-12 account. Now if I go over to Thrillshare and I click sync calendar, I can sign in to my K-12 account. If I click on my K-12 account here, because I'm already signed in, it will let me select any of my calendars that I've got in my Google account, and then I'm just going to select one and I'm going to click import. That will sync the calendars. Then after that I'm going to have to choose where to put it, but that's where I can reach out to Apptegy or Thrillshare. I don't know which one they technically go by. I'm going to reach out to Apptegy and I'm going to say, hey, I've got a calendar synced, but I want my calendar events. So now when I go into, whoops, not menu. When I've got my events here, that will pull, or if I wanted an events tab, like a calendar to pull across the middle of my website, I could do that. This bound calendar is just imported from bound from Apptegy. Apptegy just went into my bound website. I said I want this information that's here to be put on my website in this space, and so then they did that. One thing that I like about this Google Calendar import is that if you notice when I went into here, settings, I have it send me an email notification 2 hours before the event happens. I also have it send me just a general notification, a Google Calendar notification pops up on my phone 10 minutes before the event. And then if it's an all-day activity or an all-day event, it will email me the day before at 9 a.m. And it will do that for all of my events. And then if I create a new event, change something, cancel something, someone responds to something, or a daily agenda, it sends me an email on all that stuff. So I get an email update every day for calendar events that are happening within our school district, which is really, really nice. And any person could do that. They could set up the same bound calendar because they have access to this exact same subscribe, generate calendar links option. So that's how I do that. Try to keep it a short little video. You might have to pause throughout the way, but hopefully that helps.